can't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from with.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some basketball on 2K Sports. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on CSKA Moscow.
Ready to go?
And so here's CSKA. Here's Teodosic. Here's Kaun, and he dunks it down.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Noah kicks to Dunleavy. Back to Noah. Here's Gasol. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Here's Teodosic. Rose with the double team. Passes it to Kriapa. To the inside and stolen by Butler. Here's Dunleavy. Rebounded by CSKA. Outside Kirilenko. We're about 1 minute into the first. Kaun passes to Kriapa. Just 5 to shoot. Now the pass to Kaun. And that one is hammered home.
Good. Just like soup. A little more ferocious, though.
Okay, Clark approves, everybody.
Yeah, but that's how you finish strong. Young fella's wearing the rim out.
Noah, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bulls shooting their first free throws here for the night. And that one misses. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Kirilenko the pass to Teodosic. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Fritzone, defended by Butler. Out left to the wing. Pass to Kriapa. All alone. And again, it's CSKA.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Dunleavy dishes to Butler. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
On defense, Chicago. Trailing by 2. Fritzone, covered by Noah. Over to the left wing. Here's Teodosic, defended by Butler. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Kaun, defended by Gasol. Kirilenko into the lane. Shot clock at 3. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
Here's Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Gasol's got his second basket of the night.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, Kev. I caught up with CSKA's head coach. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, "You know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint." Makes sense, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. That is his first foul of the game. Mirotic is checked in for Mike Dunleavy. To the wing on the left. Shoots off the screen, and he hits the jump shot.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Noah's shot is off.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Inside, Kirilenko. A beautiful reverse layup. Kirilenko's got his first bucket in this one.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
A platoon swap here for Ceska. Chicago also making some changes. Taj Gibson's checked in for Noah. Heinrich comes in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. And so here's Ceska. 4-point game. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And DeColo kicks to Jackson. And Gibson sends it back. In transition, here come the Bulls. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Mirotic. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Outside Jackson. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Gasol. And again, Chicago. No good. Ceska leading by 8. Feeds to DeColo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Heinrich. 6 points for Pau Gasol. Gasol's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Zazulin out to the wing. Here's Vorontsevich. Off target from 3-point range.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Brooks. And that one goes. Feeding him with the lead pass.
No hesitation at all right there. Just right up against a much bigger defender.
Man, and I love that fearlessness, that aggressive attitude. Boy, I love watching guys play with that kind of abandon and freedom, Greg. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Gasol passes to Mirotic, dishes it to Gibson, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The drive by Jackson. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line, Aaron Jackson.
And that one falls for Jackson. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Fires from the wing. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Ceska out in front, up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Ceska.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And Chicago has possession, trailing by 4. Fires from 14. It's deflected. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Here's Teodosic. He's covered by Rose.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And that one's good by Noah.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Seska leading by 4. To the middle, here's Nichols. Noah with the block. Pass to Gibson. 18 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
It's good from long range. And Seska leads by 7.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Rose. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Rose has got his first points of the game. Here's Teodosic. He's covered by Rose. Pass to Kriapa. Here's Teodosic. And stolen by Butler. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Butler. Rose has got his second bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Teodosic. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
And so here's Seska. After the miss from Joakim Noah. Offline with the baseline jumper.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's Gibson. That one off the back iron and out.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
The pass to Cowan. Here's Kriapa. Goes right through for bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Butler dishes to Noah. He kicks to Gibson. Back to Noah. The feed now to Butler. Pass to Noah. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Gibson. And that's going to be a travel. Bulls making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. Seska leading by 7. Outside Kirilenko. Passes it to Cowan. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Gasol kicks to Butler. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Stolen by Jackson. Zazulin. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. And now it's an 11-point Seska lead. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And, Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And that one's good. 8 points for Pau Gasol. Seska leading by 9. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Brooks. To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
And so here's Seska. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Out of bounds, Seska takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And Seska making a change here. DeColo's checked in. Jackson with it. Here's Voron-Savic, and he uses the glass on the layup. And Seska leads by 13.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Bulls have been unsuccessful at the line so far, 0 of 3, and looking to make their first free throw of the game right now.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Now here's Jackson. To the paint, here's Hines. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Ivan Strubkov.
Seska leading by 15. Now the pass to Voron-Savic. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
For Seska, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Voron-Savic. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Bulls trail by 17. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. So halt the run, and the officials call a traveling violation.
Guys, hard enough to win in this league, but when you continue to hurt yourself because of miscues, makes it all the more difficult.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Here's DeColo, guarded by Heinrich.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls. Taj Gibson.
There's 10 seconds left here in the second. To the paint. Got a piece of it. 4 seconds left. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Seska leads by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. And so here's Seska. They lead by 17. Down low. Here's Teodosic. There's the screen. The 3. That drops. He has 5.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Here's Cowan. Noah with the block. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Dunleavy. Second shot opportunity. Rose. And Kirilenko sends it back. They get it back. That's tipped.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Kirilenko's got his second bucket of the night. Kicks to Gasol. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that's going to be a travel.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
They set the pick. The fadeaway. The shot is off. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And he gets it to go. Butler's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Down low, here's Cowan, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Left side, Butler. Dunleavy for 3. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? As far as taking care of the basketball, immaculate at halftime, but he's had too many miscues here in the second half.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. There's a good screen. Jackson with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. Out to the right wing. Here's Teodosic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one. Now the dish to Gasol. Baseline try. Rebounded by Seska. To the paint. Here's Teodosic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Dunleavy. For Seska, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. Some changes for Chicago. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol. And Brooks subbed in for Jimmy Butler. No good on the second free throw. Jackson against Brooks. Here's Dunleavy. And that one comes up a bit short.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
They get it again. Kriapa passes to Teodosic. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. 8 points for him.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so here's Seska. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Brooks gets the rebound. And here are the Bulls now. And Gibson, here we go. Rose kicks to Gibson. He's got a clear path. Here's Nichols. Aaron Brooks comes up with the rebound. To the right side. It's deflected. Zazulin covered by Noah. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, not afraid of the physical play, but he still needs to stay under control.
Yeah, he obviously was not under control right there. Not much doubt he was going to get whistled for the over-the-back call.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Rose. There's the pick. The 15-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's Noah inside, and Gibson kicks to Brooks. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
It's tipped. Pass to Nichols. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for CSKA?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they've forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And so here's CSKA. After the basket by Nikola Mirotic, there's the screen. Over to the left wing. DeColo can't get it to go. DeColo's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And Brooks, here we go. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noah. And CSKA making a change here. Here's DeColo. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Passes to Hines. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Heinrich kicks to Brooks. He dishes it to Noah. Missed inside.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Will run Savic, and he lays it straight in. 6 points for him.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. CSKA out in front. They finish off the third quarter with a tremendous 17-4 run. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter.